With only 3 games left in the Bundesliga season, only 3 points separate 2nd and 6th place, and we are all looking for a spot in the Champions League. And speaking of Champions League, we take on PSG here in the semi-finals as the boys from Berlin travel to the heart of France in Paris to take on PSG in what should be a fascinating fixture here. Obviously, we had a tough road to get to the semi-finals. We took on both Manchester sides and beat them both, and now we are here with the big boys, PSG, winners of last season's Champions League. Can we cause some damage here? The first chance did come to us, and Matheus Cunha had probably the best chance of the game, our best chance, and that was just awful from the captain. The Brazilian should be doing so much better. And Mbappe, look at that burst of speed from the Frenchman, and Mbappe gets the goal for PSG. 1-0 here at the Parc des Princes in France. And PSG, if there was gonna be anybody to score a goal, it was gonna be Mbappe. And Carrasco looking to get a reply here, looking to get a crucial away goal. Carrasco has been phenomenal for us in the knockout stages, and he couldn't get a goal here. And Neymar is over the free kick. We conceded a free kick from Bruno Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne. And Neymar comes really close here to scoring the free kick for PSG, looking for a second goal, which they do. Bushualo makes a save, but no, it comes to Neymar, the Brazilian, who has other ideas, picks up the pieces and puts them where they belong, gets the second goal for PSG. A little bit of dazzle, a little bit of shimmy, a little bit of dancing, good celebration from the Brazilian, but it's not looking good for Hertha Berlin. We fall 2-0 down here, and we are desperately looking for at least an away goal. Piatek, beautiful turn, but the shot was just not it. Easy save for Kaylor, and now we end up losing 2-0 here in the first leg of the Champions League here. So a really poor performance for us. PSG was all over us in this game, and if it was going to be any two fans who scored, it was going to be Mbappe and Neymar. And we simulate the next game as we face 15th place Cologne here. We get a comfortable win, and for some reason it says it's 2-2 on aggregate, which it's a little bit of a glitch because it's obviously in the Bundesliga. But yeah, we get a comfortable win here, and we move on to the second leg against PSG. Can we perform a miracle? Miracles happen here at the Olympiastadion this season. We beat Man City, Man United here, and we are looking to beat PSG, who comes to the Lions' Den, our home in Berlin. But the first chance would come to PSG as good hold the play from Luis Alberto eventually passes it to Goretzka, who finds Alphonso Davies, crosses it, Richarlison. Schwallow is there at the right spot to make a good save, but PSG would come back again through Mbappe, who a little bit of skill cuts inside, he passes it to Goretzka. Mittelstadt makes a big mistake and allows Di Maria to take the shot and score. And only 15 minutes in, Angel Di Maria, the Argentinian winger, goes and gets the away goal for PSG here. So now, with that goal, we need 4. But PSG are not done here. Richarlison, can they add a second goal on the night? Luis Alberto plays it to Di Maria. Good save from Mittelstadt, but it rebounds back to Di Maria. And Di Maria scores his second goal of the game. Second for PSG on the night. 4-0 on aggregate. And we are getting destroyed from the French side, who made the finals last season and actually won the whole competition, and they are proving why they deserve to be in the final again, as they are destroying us here in the Olympiastadion, and this is embarrassing from us. We really need to pull ourselves together, but PSG are not giving us a chance as the ball gets played here eventually to Mbappe, and Schwallow makes a good save to stop the bleeding. And now if there's ever a good chance to get a comeback, it is now through Schneider, but Sanchez makes a block before Schneider can even get a shot. And then Dennis Mann takes the corner kick here earlier on in the second half. Jordan Turanariga, we're getting close. You can sense a goal is coming. Surely we can get one. And Matheus Cunha plays it to Piatek. Surely now, Piatek! That was poor. What on earth was that from our Polish striker? And that's just so poor. Time is running out. Can we get a goal here? Cordoba runs and runs. He shoots it. Keylor Navas saves. Piatek with the goal. Surely there's not enough time to get a comeback. Surely there isn't. Unless... And they kick off. PSG here. 78 minutes in. Luis Alberto gives it away. Matheus Cunha picks up the loose pieces. We have found some form as Piatek holds it up, sees the run of Matheus Cunha. Surely we can get a goal, but Keylor Navas makes a brilliant save to deny the Brazilian. And that is how the game ends. PSG goes ahead and wins here by a score of 2-1, 4-1 on aggregate. And I mean, we unfortunately get knocked out of the Champions League, but a brilliant performance by the boys. We are nothing but proud of Berlin for going that far and for doing what we did. We can only hold our heads up high and say, great effort from us. But an even more important game as we face Gladbach here, the team who we always have a good game, a fun time with, but not looking for a fun time, as the winner of this game secures the Champions League spot for next season. This is the second last game of the season, and the Welshman Brooks comes here. He holds it up for James Ward, Prowse and Schwallow. Big save from the German goalkeeper, and a corner on the other side a few moments later as it gets played to Thuram, and Thuram gets the goal for Mönchengladbach. Their number 10 scored against us earlier on this season, if you might have remembered, against the 5-goal thriller. Scores an even more important goal here, as that goal puts Mönchengladbach ahead of us on the table, and we are looking for a swift reply as Matheus Cunha plays it to Cordoba, who plays it back to Matheus Cunha. Doesn't know what to do, but finds Neuhaus, and that's a big save from Jan Sommer, the Swiss goalkeeper, keeping Gladbach in it. But we are not giving up here. We need a goal. Cordoba, Matheus Cunha, surely now, surely not though, says Jan Sommer with another save here. But we are keeping up the pressure. We absolutely cannot afford to lose this one, as Rongier plays it, sees the opening for John Cordoba, and Cordoba, our Colombian striker, gets the goal right before halftime to equalize it. A draw is not a bad result, but in the last game we have Bayern Munich, so we might as well try to get 3 points here if we can against a side who we can surely win here. But what a play from Cordoba. It comes to Matheus Cunha though, and Sommer throwing his body at. Sommer is keeping this team in it. If it's not for Sommer, we would be winning this match comfortably, and Schneider cuts inside. He plays it to Matheus Cunha. Lots of time, lots of space. Really close chance there, and Matheus Cunha Neuhaus looks to the heavens, as that was a good chance here. And Gladbach, speaking of good chances, have one here laid on, but Schwallow grabs it. 2 minutes left on the clock. Plays it to Lowen, who plays it to Fosu Mensah, who sets Dennis Man through. He knows he's got the pace. Not that many options in the box here. Doesn't know what to do. He goes for goal, and in the very last minute of the game, Dennis Man gets quite possibly the most important goal of his career, his life, and probably of the season, as with that goal we secure Champions League football for next season. The Romanian winger is doing everything to prove why he is one of Hertha Berlin's best players ever at such a young age, and we do end up getting the 3 points here away at Gladbach. So beautiful performance. That was the win we needed, and you'll see here in the next clip that mathematically it is impossible for us to not be in the Champions League next season. We secured the spot in the Champions League, which is phenomenal, which is what we want. And courtesy of Dennis Man here, he makes our last game of the season, an easy one. We don't need to win. We could lose by as many goals as Bayern want to score against us, and we will still finish in a Champions League spot, which is amazing. And this game was a game of little chances, but one did come to Bayern here, one of their only chances. Lewandowski threw one-on-one. Schwallow though, I tell you, boy, Schwallow is amazing this season. One of the best goalkeepers in the Bundesliga for sure. And Carrasco, one of the few chances, vintage, cuts inside, he shoots it, but it hits the post unfortunately. And believe it or not, that was it. The game ends 0-0 in the last game of the season. So last season we ended off with a loss. This season we end off with a draw. So probably next season we'll end up with a win in our last game, and hopefully it's a title winning season next season. But hey, that's gonna do it for the games for this season. This is the end of the highlights. What a good season this was. Now let's take it over to the post-season analytics with me. Let's cover some of the boys' stats. What a good season. Let's move on though. and a successful second season as we finish in third place in a Champions League spot once again. And although we didn't win a single trophy this season, we did actually make the Champions League semi-finals in our first ever campaign, and in the DFB Pokal we went ahead and made the semi-finals as well. So we were really close off making 2 finals this season. So next season is where we're really going to push on and definitely challenge for one of the 3 major trophies in Germany. And overall though, a successful season in my opinion with Hertha Berlin. John Cordoba once again finished as our highest goal scorer on the team, followed by Mateus Cunha, which is lovely, Yannick Carrasco. Those top 3 or 4 actually were really good for us this season. Dennis the Man with 7 goals, Piatek 7, Schneider 6, João Pedro 5, Luka Bacchia 4, Rongier 2, Neuhaus 2. The top is Piatek for a second consecutive season, which is brilliant to see. Mateus Cunha there with 8, he's been amazing this season. Dennis Mann with 7, he is just a breakout star this year. Florian Neuhaus with 6, Luka Bacchia with 6, Rongier with 4, Cordoba with 4, Yannick Carrasco with 4, Mittelstadt our fullback with 3, which is great to see. Schneider, Bustos there with 2. So not a single one of our players feature in the team of the tournament this season, which is unfortunate. Haaland won the Golden Boot, as you can see here, and the player of the tournament was Erling Haaland. So he had a phenomenal season for Dortmund. Last season, Cordoba won it, so that's unfortunate. None of our boys won or any major trophies. Cordoba finished 7th in the top scorers chart there. Decent, but I mean, he fell off from last season. Anybody else? Carrasco with 8, which is nice to see. Any assists? Piatek there with 7. Wow, Luka Bacchia, Dennis Mann, and Mateus Cunha there with 6, which is brilliant to see. Neuhaus there with 5. Clean sheets, Schwallow once again denied by a single clean sheet or 2, depending on how those work. But yeah, Schwallow once again was robbed. So that's going to be it for all these statistics and growth of all the players here, all the Bundesliga stats and whatnot. So now we're going to move on to the award section of the video, my personal award section. And yeah, that should be good fun. So let's just move on to that part right now. Welcome to the award ceremony for the second season with Hertha Berlin. Here we have got awards to give out, like the MVP, MIP, most important player, most underrated player, and the goal of the season award as well here. So let's get things straight off with the MVP, and that this season has to go to Mateus Cunha. The Brazilian maestro was pulling the strings this season in midfield, and if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it probably as far as we did in the Champions League, wouldn't have done as well in the Bundesliga. He was getting assist after assist, getting important tap-ins after important tap-ins, and the right man at the right place. He's at the right place at the right time, Mateus Cunha, and he's done nothing but amazing things to help this team successfully. So unfortunately, we couldn't end up with the high with the captain, but he was a crucial part of our squad. And now, the most important player for this season with Hertha Berlin, it goes to Schwallow, our goalkeeper. This season was definitely our most important player. He was keeping us in the games time after time again. He might have let in a couple of silly goals here and there, but he was phenomenal. Robbed of the Golden Glove once again, but Schwallow will come back stronger than ever next season, and I guarantee you he will win it. But yeah, most underrated, you guys may know who this will go to, and it is definitely going to Dennis Mann, who has got his neck chopped off in this Photoshop of mine, but that's not the point here. He was amazing this season, probably one of my favorite players to use, breakout star, even benching Luka Bacchia a few times. He was just doing it all off the bench, the best impact sub I've ever used, and Dennis Mann, we can only thank him for his service this season. Will definitely help us next season as well, so I cannot wait for him to probably get MVP next season. You never know, you never quite know. But anyways, now we go to goal of the season, and that of course goes to Luka Bacchia, he got a ridiculous goal earlier on this season, miles out, and it was just a great strike from Luka Bacchia. I'll add the clip if I can find it, but hey, that's gonna do it for the award section. That's gonna do it for season 2 with Hertha Berlin. If you guys did enjoy this series so far, please do consider leaving a like. We are coming back with season 3 but we have a little special 2-episode series right before the start of season 3, and hopefully you guys, maybe you guys might guess what it is. We are in the year 2022, so that might give a good hint at what the mini series is going to be. But hey, we're coming back stronger with season 3. Leave your suggestions though down below right now on who we should sign, and if you guys did enjoy this episode, the last episode of season 2, and are excited to see season 3, please do leave a like, comment down your suggestions and everything. I'm always happy to read the comments and go through them and get back to you guys. And if you want to see more of this, do subscribe, as I do upload daily career mode videos. But anyways, that's gonna be the end, and yeah, until next time guys, take care. This was fun. We're coming back at it very soon.